Tonight on the update, Committee on Emolument inaugurated, 5-member committee urged to establish consistency. Zipline drone delivery services update. Zipline drone make historic delivery of sickle cell medication. Nooks embarks on gas safety tour. Union tours selected schools on gas safety sensitization. Demonizing Nigerians in Ghana. Nigerian government angry over vilification of citizens in Ghana. Elephant shot dead at Morley. Police probe Morley Park elephant shooting. Abraham Atta to star in Birdman's film. Actor lands lead role in Tasmanian Devil. Good evening and welcome to your midweek edition of your preferred news program on TV. I'm Kofi Asiedu Berima and this is The Update. President Akufo-Addo has, in accordance with Article 71 of the Constitution, inaugurated a 5-member committee which is to make recommendations to him and to Parliament on the salaries and allowances payable and the facilities and privileges available to Article 71 office holders. The composition of the committee, on the advice of the Council of State, is chaired by Professor Yaa Ntiamu-Abedu, an eminent scientist and marine conservationist, former Pro-Vice Chancellor of the University of Ghana, Legon, and chairperson of the Board of Millennium Development Authority. The other members of the committee are Abraham Osei Edu, former Majority Leader and Minister of Parliamentary Affairs and one-time Member of Parliament for Tema West, Dr. Edward Kwapong, currently Chief Executive of Fair Wages and Salaries Commission, Dr. Eric Odro Osai, a chartered accountant and lawyer and UNDP technical advisor to the Minister of Local Government and Rural Development, and Mrs. Stella Segbawu, former Managing Director, Downward Life Insurance Company Limited. The President urged the Ntiamu-Abedu Committee to bring to the table the work of previous committees, namely those led by Marinda Greenstreet, Mary Chinri Hesi, Ishmael Yamson, Marian Irama Adi, and Francisca Edu Bwando in the conduct of their work to be able to establish consistencies. Ghana has recorded a historic delivery of a sickle cell medication. A Zipline medical drone on Wednesday, June 19, as Ghana and the rest of the world marked the Sickle Cell Day, airlifted hydroxyurea capsules to an 11-year-old sickle cell patient at the Samankese Government Hospital. The medication was transported from Zipline Center at Ominako around 10:20 a.m. and reached Samankese Government Hospital within 25 minutes. It was the first time over the last 5 years that little Ohene Kweku and his mother, Elenofori, have been spared the hassle of traveling to Korle Bu Teaching Hospital for checkup and treatment. Little Kweku was diagnosed with a sickle cell disease at the age of 3 and has been transported to Korle Bu Teaching Hospital over the last 8 years for treatment. Speaking to journalists at the Samankese Government Hospital after receiving the medication, Madam Ofori was thankful to Novartis and the Zipline Ghana Limited for supplying 3 packets of drug free of charge to her son. Meanwhile, General Manager of Zipline Ghana Limited, Daniel Mafo, said his outfit was working with Novartis and the Sickle Cell Foundation to find ways of easing the plight of Kweku and other sickle cell patients in the eastern region and indeed across the country. The service, which is a collaboration between Ghana's Ministry of Health and Zipline Technologies, would use drones to make national-scale, on-demand emergency deliveries of 148 different vaccines, blood products, and life-saving medications. The service would operate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and from 4 distribution centers, each equipped with 30 drones, and deliver to 2,000 health facilities serving 12 million people across the country. The National Union of Ghana Students on Monday, June 17, 2019 embarked on a gas safety sensitization tour in some selected junior high schools to fully equip the students on the requisite safety precautions in the use of gas domestically and elsewhere. In collaboration with the Ghana National Gas Corporation and the Ghana National Fire Service, NUGS undertook this education exercise at the Supreme Saviour JHS and Westco Demonstration JHS. The students and staff gave the delegation from NUGS a befitting welcome despite short notice. The union was privileged to have Mr. Opoku Akins, Chief Fire Officer of the Menhye Ghana Fire Service Station, and some fire service personnel to educate the students on gas fire prevention measures. Mr. Akins, in his address, drew to the attention of the students the link between cooking gas and air and how fatal gas is when ingested. He cautioned the students to be very careful with gas and always check their cylinders to see if it's not leaking before they start using it. Nooks has taken this project up to ensure that students of Ghana are well educated when it comes to precautions and guidelines on the use of gas in their homes and schools. The government of Nigeria has raised concerns over the demeaning attitude meted out to its citizens in Ghana, especially by the media. A statement from the Nigeria High Commission in Ghana clearly protested against the recent media reportage, which tags Nigerians as criminals due to some emanating criminal cases involving Nigerians. Police arrests of persons alleged to have been involved in recent waves of kidnapping in Ghana have shown the involvement of a few Nigerians, which seems to have caused some Ghanaians to raise concerns about the situation. The situation, the Nigerian government believes, will do the two countries more harm than good by marring the good relationship between Ghana and Nigeria. In opposition to this demonization issue of Nigerians, a Nigerian lecturer, Professor Austin Ingbagwara, has been arrested for allegedly inciting Nigerian citizens in the country to devise strategies to destroy the country's image. To this effect, we ask, which country is at fault? Well, your guess is as good as mine. Police in Damango in the newly created Savannah region have commenced investigations into the circumstances that led to the shooting of an elephant by a suspected poacher at the Mole National Park. Seidu Yakubu aka Chigo, a resident of Larabanga, was rushed to the hospital by the Damango police after he was allegedly attacked by an elephant inside the game reserve. Information gathered indicates that Chigo, the suspect poacher, shot the elephant at close range, and in the process the animal attacked him by trampling on him and breaking his waist as a result. DGN gathered that two other hunters who were in the company of Chigo fled the scene after the attack by the elephant and reported the incident to the assemblyman of the area, who also passed on the information to the management of the park and the Damango police, who rushed to the scene to rescue him. He is believed to be a notorious hunter and has killed about 5 elephants already. The manager of the Mole National Park, Umar Farouk, told DGN that after the poacher was rescued, he claimed it was a buffalo he shot at and he attacked him, but they doubted his claim because he's a known elephant hunter in the area. According to him, the poacher is currently receiving treatment at the hospital and the police have taken over the case. And now on to entertainment. Abraham Atta is set to star in rapper Birdman's Hollywood film about Nigerian immigrants. American rapper Birdman will executive produce Tasmanian Devil, a coming-of-age film about a Nigerian immigrant. This will also be the debut feature from Nigerian-American filmmaker Solomon Onita Jr., with Abraham Atta from the Beast of No Nation film playing the lead role. Benny Boom of Groundwork Studios will also partner as an executive producer on the project. Benny Boom noted he's been creating visuals for Cash Money artists over the decades and is elated about the next phase of his collaboration. Tasmanian Devil follows Dayo, a 19-year-old immigrant being played by Atta, who after moving to the US struggles to bond with his estranged father, who abandoned his family to become a missionary. Atta will be joined by Depro Duye, who plays his mother, and Inta Guma Mbao, who plays his deeply religious father. No official release date has been revealed, but the film is in post-production. Thank you for making time to join us. I'm Kofi Esiedu Berryman. For more updates, visit our website www.dailyguidenetwork.com and Daily Guide Network on all social media platforms. Do not forget that the update is proudly brought to you by Diamond Cement and powered by Press Express. Remember to only keep updated on the update.